present, slouched against a wall with his arm around a woman's waist and his lips to her jaw. His eyes are on Mr. Black, but they shift to me just as the smartwatch on my wrist gives a haptic signal announcing the arrival of new guests. I move to the foyer. The moment the sleek brunette glides through the front door on limousine heels, I know my employer will seduce her. She's arrived on the arm of an attractive gentleman, but that's irrelevant. She'll succumb. They all do. The lady resembles the late Mrs. Black, inky hair, sultry green eyes, crimson lips. A beauty, yes, but a pale imitation of the woman immortalized in the portrait Mr. Black treasures. They all are. I greet them both with a nod and offer to take her wrap, standing by as her attentive escort assists her instead. "Thank you," she says, as her companion hands me her shimmery wrap. She's speaking to me, but Mr. Black has already captured her attention, and her gaze is on him. Despite his deliberate withdrawal to the fringes of the room, his towering height makes him impossible to ignore. His energy is a lashing inferno, checked only by a tremendous force of will. He is a man who composes himself with a stark economy of movement, yet somehow gives the impression of furore. I can see the effort it takes for our new guest to look away from him and take stock of the festivity. Mr. Black's sister, Rosanna, holds the command position in front of the windows. She is a tall, dark beauty in a beaded turquoise dress. Gleaming hair the colour of mahogany drapes her shoulders, a striking contrast to the silvery blonde of Eva Cross, who stands beside her, petite and curvaceous, and dressed in elegant, blush-hued silk. Eva is Rosanna's co-ambassador in the new venture. The two women so very different, yet both are tabloid and social media darlings. I look at Mr. Black, searching for his reaction to the latest arrival. I see what I expected, a focused gaze. As he scrutinizes her, his jaw tightens. The signs are subtle, but I sense his terrible disappointment and the resulting surge of self-recrimination. For a moment, he'd hoped it was her, Lily, a woman whose exquisite beauty is immortalized in a single image that hangs in his private rooms, but whose profound significance haunts this home and the man who is its master. That he continues to search for her in every woman is heartbreaking. Lily was absent from Mr. Black's life before he acquired my services, so I know her only posthumously, but I'm in the position of overhearing a great deal. That she was incredibly lovely is universally acknowledged. Many say she remains the greatest beauty they've ever seen. Though her given name suggests delicacy and fragility, acquaintances describe her as independent, sharp-witted and bold. She's remembered as being kind and encouraging, entertaining and deeply interested in others, a quality which I would argue is far better than being interesting. For some time, I had only those scant impressions and opinions until a tormented night when Mr. Black was wild with drink and half mad, no longer able to suppress the furious grief inside him. I understood then the extraordinary hold she continues to have on him. I can sense her power when I look at the massive portrait of her that dominates the wall opposite his bed. In his room, her image is the only spot of colour, but that isn't what makes the photograph so striking. It is the look in her eyes, feverish and incisive. Whoever Lily was, her love for Kane Black consumed them both. That obsession remains the most perilous element of his life to this day. I watch as our newest guest wades through the others, separating from her escort as she moves towards Mr. Black. She is fire-bright in a crimson dress, but she is the moth, and he is the flame. A popular periodical recently declared him one of the sexiest men alive. Mr. Black is nearing 33 and wealthy enough to afford me, a seventh-generation major domo of British lineage, impeccably trained to handle any situation from mundanity to extreme crises. He is remote and unreadable, yet women are drawn to him without any